Hi Joan, it's me again. How are you doing? Well, today unfortunately we are not going to be outside. We're going to be inside because Duncan is mowing the lawn and it's really noisy. So I think we'll just let him crack on with that. Slightly safer indoors. So I've got for you today, darling, an absolute massive array of bits and pieces that have come in, and I think that you would probably like to see them. So we've got a couple of huge labs at the top here. Work our way down. So this is our first lab, which has got its beautiful kind of milky minty kind of green colour, and then this sort of nice blue patch down the side there. That's really, really sweet, and I like it because like it's a pear shape, but it's more like a sort of a teardrop, and it has a kind of kooky point at the top to one side. It's really sweet, really different, not a shape that you come across very often. So that's really lovely. And then I've got this slab of lab. This really is huge. Lovely bit of flash in there, real chunk. Definitely a statement piece if ever I saw one. Okay, right, so we've got the pear, that's number one. We got the slab, that's number two. Okay, number three, we're going to move on to these lovely rose cuts. So I've got a sort of oval shaped one here. That's it, the camera's just struggling to focus a bit. That's it. Really lovely, lovely colour. Really sweet. Okay, and then we got a round one, which is more of a kind of pale green colour, sort of more turquoisey. I do love these rose cuts. I'm such an addict. I got a couple of bracelets that I'm making at the moment. Both of them got a rose cut lab and a rose cut moonstone in them. Just a little bit of sparkle. Oh, look at it, so bonny. So we got number three, number four. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, number 5. Another blue one again. This time got real character. It's got some lovely little black inclusions in there. Oh, lovely bit of sparkle. Ooh, fantastic. Okay, so that's number 5. Then number 6 is a really lovely dark one. So it's a kind of sort of free form. It's kind of oval, bit sort of pear shaped, as you can see, not quite round. And then we got another sort of more pale green one. Bit sort of turquoisey. Lovely. Okay, sweetie. Right. So we'll go through again. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so number 8, we're going to move down. This is like the kind of crazy shape section. So I've got this really cool, it's like a kind of diamond shape, I suppose. Which is really nice. It's a big, kind of chunky piece, really. It's quite thick. I think it's about, let me look, probably about 8 mil thick. The only tiny issue with this stone is just the end. I don't know if it'll manage to focus on it, but it's just a bit scuffed. That's all. It's just got a tiny scuff on the edge because it does go to a really, really fine point. Oh yeah, you can just see there. Just a little bit scuffed, but it's the kind of thing that, you know, once that's set into a bezel setting, it'll be completely secure and no problem at all. Just needs good setting, really. So next we've got this lovely trilliant shape. One of my favourite shapes that I just come back to over and over again. Struggling to focus on that. Come on. I think it's a little bit better, yeah. So kind of just light, lovely light blues. Love a trilliant. And that's rose cut on both sides. In fact, you know what, that side looks not funny. That side's a lot more green, greeny yellow. Let me just turn that around completely. Yeah, there you go. If it can focus. Man, Labradorite, it is just magic. It's like blue one side and then golden sort of green on the other side. Yeah, crazy stuff. Okay, so my next crazy shape, I had these little octagons made, which are really good fun. Just something a bit different. And quite sort of fun and challenging for any jeweler to set, I think. Yeah, lovely. And then this cut is like you got a flat table on the top and then it's got facets round the side, as you should be able to see there. Kind of quite milky and sort of green, very pale green, sort of bit of gold in there. I really like these shapes because they're kind of like the cabochons that I'm going to show you next. They're I don't know, I just find them really inspiring when I get different shape stones. These are ones that I designed myself and was like, oh okay, well I want this length by this width with this cut. I kind of get a bit bored with sort of normal shape stones when I'm designing work. So that, you know, this kind of I like it. They're quite sort of strong, clean lines, a bit sort of Egyptian, a bit deco kind of style. So I went for a similar kind of theme with these cabochons. Yeah, really strong flash. And this one just shows the diversity of the stone. Look at that colour. Whoa, it's so golden and flashy. It's absolutely amazing. Beautiful. And then lastly, I have one of my briolets. So this is drilled at the top. Just see the hole at the top there. So these are drilled side to side. So, you know, these are really good for wire wrapping. So rose cut as well on both sides. Make a really nice pendant drop. Okay, so we got, let me recap. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So down here, number 8, number 9, number 10, that crazy octagon, number 11, number 12, and number 13, and number 14, the briolet. So now I've got the kind of crazy section, which you might not be interested in, but I just thought I'd show you anyway because I just think they're amazing. So this is from my private stash, but should you be interested, because you are just such a wonderful customer, I will be able to make you an offer on these. I bought these Ethiopian opals, gotta be 18 months ago, and I just have not got round to setting them. And these are really special because they are a matching pair. So these kind of stones are quite rare to come across as matching pairs. So let me just pop the camera down for a tick. Okay, just pick them up so you can see them. Okay, they are absolutely stunning. So these are world-class opals. I fell in love with the Ethiopian opals a few years ago, just as they started to come on to the market, and you know, people were starting to become more and more familiar with them. And ever since then, it's like, oh my God, once you buy a couple, you just go, yes, I need more of those, please. Oh, you know, I think I've just had my finger over the microphone again, so I've probably just been talking to myself there. Yeah, just saying these Ethiopians are stunning, and I have become completely addicted to them, unsurprisingly. You can see how great they are. They're just magic. So these would make phenomenal earrings. Should I ever get round to using them? Yeah, I could look at them all day. Just loads of different colour flash. I don't even know how much flash the camera's picking up, but certainly I can see pink, peaches, greens, purples in there. Yeah. Good stuff, even though they've gone completely blurry now. Okay, let me put the camera down again. There you go, you beauties. And then last, but by no means least, I have, if I can try to hold the camera right, this is an ammolite, which you may have heard of ammolite before. Just one of my favourite stones, or I should say fossils really, because that's what it is. They're just incredible. It's like for any Labradorite fan or opal fan, these are like the next thing to fall in love with. So the deal with the ammolite is it's a very fragile stone. So in some ways, you know, it's a bit like the boulder opal. You can see the back here, it's solid stone, but the sort of ammolite bit is on the top. So what they do is they use a special kind of lacquer on the top, which gives it this incredible finish. So this is what stabilizes the stone. All of these stones have to be stabilized in some way, so they either have this like seriously hardcore lacquer put on the top, or they come with quartz caps. So they actually make quartz caps in the same size as the stone to put on top to secure it. I think it's quite a kind of just flaky stone. It's very thin on the top, but this lacquer secures it in really nice, and it's really just solid and secure. Not the kind of thing that I would recommend anyone uses for a ring, because it might get scuffed, but certainly for pendants and earrings, they're perfectly stable. Yeah, so this is my other addiction that I have, are these ammolites. One day I wish to own drawers